Welcome to episode number 3 of this series. Today we're going to be comparing the Apollo Go to the Explore 2.0. It was one of the most requested videos concerning the Explore 2.0 because they're so similar in terms of price, even in terms of performance, or are they? This is what we're going to see today, so let's check it out. Hey everyone, here we have the first unit of the Explore 2.0 out of the production line. So we thought that it would be interesting to take it outside, review the spec one more time, and then take it for a ride and compare it with the Go so you can have an idea on the performance of this scooter. So like we mentioned in the previous video, this is a 48 volt, 13.5 amp hour battery. So a lot of torque on it. And we have our new motor at the back as well, the Core Fusion motor. And this battery with our Mac technology and the new motor gives about 1600 watt of peak power. So it should be quite punchy. And from our initial test, it has even more acceleration than the dual motor Apollo Go, so it's going to be interesting to test them side by side. But the first reaction to it, well, it looks beautiful. I'm glad we did it in black. You know, it looks luxurious. It fits well with the orange accents that we have on the suspension. I see here you have the Mac technology plate too, adding this kind of a premium aspect to it. And again, with our new stem technology that we have here, with the big bracket at the bottom and then the round stem, so it's easy to grab. You know, it's still small but reinforced where it needs to be, coupled with our side latch here and our orange button here. So it's probably one of the safest folding mechanism on the market, and the lights just look stunning on it, right? From the rear fender light that we have here integrated to the fender, to the underbody lights. We have our stem light here, completely smooth. And something that I was worried about is if there's any play in it when you press, like we had on previous model because of the way it's built, but it feels rock solid. So that's great. And we have our Phantom 2.0 light that is now on the Explore 2.0. So this looks extremely bright, even during daytime. So we saw in the comment, a lot of you are asking why releasing this scooter if we already have the Go. And as I said, it goes even faster acceleration wise. You can see this one as being the entry level of our performance lineup. So this is why it's 48 volt versus 36 volt for the Go, but still single motor, but with this high torque. And also we play more on the heavy side, right? This one's gonna be 60 pounds, or this weight in kilos, compared to the Go that is 49 pounds, or this weight in kilogram. And also the top speed is a little bit different. This one is capped at 40 kilometers per hour, while the Go is 45 kilometers per hour, so a little bit of a lower top speed. I would say this one is if you are not sure exactly what you're gonna do with your scooter. You know, you can go a little bit off-road with it, you know, in the trail, on nasty roads, but it's not meant to be carried up and down the stairs or in a small apartment. It's still convenient with the grips. So this one is meant more for people that want to adventure on their scooter, you know, go out on trails. It offers a little bit more versatility with this type of suspension and the 10-inch wheel versus the Go that, you know, really focus on how compact it can be with the 9-inch motor and the shorter handlebar. So this one is easier to carry up and down the stairs, bring with you in the subway. So see this one really as being the luxurious commuter scooter, while this one is really the entry-level performance scooter. So now we're gonna hop on it and ride it side by side with the Go, and also just test the max speed to see really what we can get out performance-wise out of this beast. We are in Westmount, one of the fanciest neighborhoods in Montreal. As you can see, nice houses. And we're gonna attack the same hill as we did for the Phantom 2.0 and 2.0 Stellar and the Pro to show you the difference between the Apollo Go. Here it's a white edition, custom made for my girlfriend. One of the perks of being the girlfriend of the CTO. We call it the Capybara edition because of on the headset there's a little capybara. This is a 36 volt, 15 AH, 750 watt of peak power times 2. And we're gonna be comparing it to the Apollo Explore 2.0. Look at this beauty. So this one's gonna be 1600 watt of peak power. So it should be a very tight battle. This one is 9-inch, this one is 10-inch. So maybe a little bit more acceleration on this one because the wheels are smaller and they can spin faster, but we don't know. We're gonna see. Joining me today, it's Husni. Husni, introduce yourself.
Hello guys, my name is Husni. I'm a software engineer for Apollo.
How much do you weigh, Husni?
84 kilos.
And me, I weigh 85 kilos, so it should be pretty equal, pretty tight. So let's check it out. Damn. 14 kilometers per hour. All right, so it seems like the Explorer 2.0 was faster. We're gonna redo the same test, but swap scooters to see if it's still the same thing. As you can see, even when I use the Explorer 2.0, it's still faster, and it looks like it's even faster. And just to show you how steep this hill is, we're gonna start from zero from here. 1, 2, 3, go. So now that we tested the acceleration and it seems like the winner is the Explorer 2.0, we're gonna do a braking distance test, and we're gonna be going downhill at the same speed. And the first test is gonna be just the Regen brake to see the difference between the dual motor scooter versus a single one just on Regen. I think the dual motor is gonna stop faster because there's two motors. And the second test is gonna be just a mechanical brake by pressing the single drum brake. Again, this one is in the front, this one is in the rear, so it's gonna be interesting to see how does this affect the braking distance, along with the fact that this is 9-inch tire versus 10-inch tire. So let's check it out. Go! Okay, so this was Regen brake only, and as expected, the Go was able to brake a little bit faster because of the dual motor. So it seems like the Explorer 2.0, even with a single motor, is able to win when we're going uphill. But for braking, nothing beats a dual motor for Regen brake. Now we're going to be doing the exact same test, but with mechanical brake only, comparing both drum brakes. So let's check it out. 2, 3, go! So as we can see on the Explorer 2.0, the braking distance is much shorter, and this is due to mainly three things. The first one is the bigger tire, 10-inch versus 9-inch. The second one is the front drum brake. The brake being in the front, it's able to stop you faster than being in the rear. And last one, it's obviously the profile of the tire. Those tires are really optimized to offer the best grip possible, and the fact that they are not only bigger in diameter but wider, it's going to grip more to the road and stop you faster. So while this one wins on the Regen brake, this one wins on the mechanical brake. All right, so now we're back next to the office. As you can see here, we have some gravel. We're gonna go on the grass as well, and also the top speed. So on the Explorer 2.0, the top speed is 40 kilometers per hour. It's a hard cap electronically. It's set at this on the firmware. And this one, the Go can go to 45 kilometers per hour. We saw people going at 50. So we're gonna accelerate from there to here, and it's going to give you an idea of just, okay, how does the acceleration stack up with the top speed. So this is where we see the Go shine. On the absolute top speed, this one's gonna keep climbing above that 40 kilometer an hour mark, while this one is really capped at 40 kilometers per hour. So if you're looking for something with more torque, you know, to go on maybe the grass off-road, this one's gonna be better than the Go. Now we're gonna compare them riding in the grass and the rocks. So I'll start with the Go, and Uzni's gonna start with the Explorer, and we'll go in the gravel, in the grass, in this bumpy road there. We're gonna try both and say what we think about it. Oh, yeah. So pretty bumpy with this one. Honestly, I like the feeling. It's like they're very sporty and responsive. You know, you're right. You're like, ah. So now we're gonna exchange. I'm gonna grab the Explorer and Uzni the Go, and then we're gonna come back and give you our honest impression. All right, so Uzni, what is your impression?
So I really like the Go because it's not loud on suspensions. It's comfortable, the Explorer. I really like it. It's soft and it gives you more confidence on turns. You feel more stable.
Me, personally, I prefer the Explorer because you feel the difference right away of 9-inch tire versus a 10-inch. And yeah, it does inspire more confidence, right? Because you feel less the bumps, the suspension too, like it's more responsive, this one. This one I find it more sporty almost, you know, it's smaller, like you can turn faster. So yeah, it's a completely different geometry as well, right? Both great scooters, I love them. So there you have it. This is the end of episode number 3. I think for me the main takeaway of this video is that the Explorer 2.0 offer an insane amount of value for the money you pay, and it really holds or even exceeds the Apple logo, which was not an easy feat. Stay tuned for more comparison video of the Explorer 2.0 against the old Explorer, and let us know down in the comment below if you want to see any other direct comparison between the Explorer and any of our model or competitor model. Thank you, and I'll see you in the next video.